I don't know if this happens to you guys, but to me, like, where people think they can disrespect me. And it's like, I make fun of myself. Like, we know this. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Self-deprecating.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. But when I see that you're kind of like undermining me and you're really like being nasty about it, like, I can sense that. Like, I'm not stupid. If you think I'm stupid, really stupid, then you're fucking stupid. We're back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Nas just said,
He came in hot.
Last episode of the season, baby.
He said, I'm
you
gonna
gonna
change
hear
it up.
me.
He said we're back, so that means we're back.
We're back.
We're back. Guys.
We
Like,
are back.
really back.
And it is our last episode of the season, which is so crazy because I didn't know if we were going to get past like episode 2.
I didn't know we were going to get past episode 1.
Remember when we were trying to like get the camera on our own without Marco?
Literally want to
Oh,
throw up
God.
thinking about that day we were
Oh,
trying
my
to set it
God.
up ourselves.
God.
Ghetto.
It was the most bootleg shit I've ever
It
done.
was.
I live.
I got
love
humbled
it.
so
I
quick,
fucking
though.
love
I
it.
kind of do too.
Y'all humbled me. For real.
It humbled the fuck out of me. But yes, we are back. I'm so happy that we're going to be entering season 3 after the Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting. But it's cool. I mean, I love it. And I think today we're going to focus a lot on gratitude, on thankfulness, and not just like our own like perspective and experiences, but just like some factual evidence behind that and how powerful that really is when it comes to just mindset, when it comes to even like if you believe in manifestation. You know, I'm a big advocate of it. I'm a big girl who loves her manifestations. So I want to talk about that as well. First things first, love your nails. So cute. I'm a purple girl.
Girl, you see, I don't normally do this like style.
You're stepping into a new
Right?
Tati
New
era.
character unlocked.
You kind of are though.
Period. Per.
And the hair is herring these days.
The hair is hairy.
Like, I
Man,
love
she's
it.
glowing.
She is in her glowing era.
But
Thanks.
you are too.
Girl,
I mean,
You are.
completely
No, I have a
different
lot of
reasons
breasts.
for glowing.
Well, but I'm
preface
saying
it
she's
first.
glowing.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
sweet.
she is.
You are.
You're glowing. I think
You're
we're all
glowing.
glowing.
We're all glowing.
We're all a
just
glowing podcast.
Oh my God.
Marco,
Marco,
you're a little
you're
dim.
glowing
You're the
too.
most glowiest.
Should I turn the
tired.
camera to you?
No.
Did
I'm
you get new
okay.
glasses?
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you did.
Nope. These are the same glasses I've had for like 2 years.
Can I say something? Don't get mad.
Oh, what's up?
It's like giving Harry Potter a little bit, but
That's
like in
the
a
whole
cool
point,
way.
because
But a
it's
cool
circling.
way.
It is in a cool way, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
I actually have
Way.
a scar on my head too. So. You know.
Oh my God,
Are
you're
you-
the real life Harry Potter.
Are you into Harry Potter?
I'm Harry Potter. No, I'm not. I'm
like-
not. I am Gryffindor though. I know that.
No, you're Dulcelandia.
Thank you. That's a new house.
His own team. Yeah, his
You
own
have your
house.
own house.
We're the ghetto
You're the candy
Hogwarts
house.
house.
You
We're
just
the,
made
I want to be
your
in this house.
we're the reggaeton house of Hogwarts.
Yes, I love when Mercury's in reggaeton.
It's my. Oh, you do?
No, I'm
shit
just
goes
kidding.
wrong.
No, I don't
I'm
know.
like, wait, what?
I don't know anything about that. I was
Yeah.
just
Me
making
either.
a
I'm
silly
like,
line
what?
with
Is
chocolate.
that a
Obviously.
thing? I'm like,
No, I don't know.
Oh, when Mercury's in retrograde,
Yeah.
people say in the reggaeton. I think it's so funny.
That's cute.
But no, that's when like communication's off and like shit. Communications off. Travel goes bad. Your technology fucks up. It's kind of always gets me. I feel low key, but the memes keep me alive. So I'm like something keeps me above water. So we're gonna talk today about all that good stuff. But before we do, we'll jump into affirmations. If you guys think we should make them Thanksgiving / gratitude centered, we can do that. Whatever you want
yeah,
to do.
yeah. I think it'll flow into that.
It's gonna just flow.
Yeah,
I
we
think we're
flow
just
into
flowing.
day, glowing and flowing.
Glowing and
Glowing.
Wow. There's the title right there.
Guys,
Right
I
there.
like it. I know. I was thinking that.
And the season 2, glowing and flowing.
Fast.
yeah.
Period.
Who
I
wants
don't know
to
why I
start?
did that. That
You,
was so
Nestor, you
stupid.
started off hot. Come on.
Okay,
Yeah, let's go.
my affirmation would be I had a conversation with my coworker because I could talk about my brother to him and about my siblings. I don't know. He's such a good energy. Anyways, my affirmation is like something that I took this weekend from this busy ass weekend was cut it. Not my hair because I cut it all the time, but cut
Let's
like
cuff it.
just to cut certain people out of my life. And I think we've talked about this before, but
Yeah.
it's harder when it's like people that are super close to you. I literally had a conversation with one of my brothers and I told them, like if you can't respect what you say to me and like how you use me in certain conversations, then you don't have to have me in your life, And to me, that was hard because I live for my family. Like, I love my brothers. Yeah, so like I moved my whole business because I believe in family. I love my brothers. But I think something that I owe to myself is like, you got to cut it. You got to cut it with people whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, whether it's like your clients. Like I fuck with everybody in my life, and people know this. Like this past weekend, I literally was busy from Friday to Tuesday on just birthday things, Friendsgivings, family things, like making them a part of my schedule because of the fact that I have love for them. Because God knows I had no energy this whole week, but it's like I can show this much love, and if you're showing more disrespect than love, and what I mean is like I don't know if this happens to you guys, but to me, like where people think they can disrespect me, and it's like I make fun of myself. Like we know this. Like I don't give a fuck.
Self-deprecating.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. But when I see that you're kind of like undermining me and you're really like being nasty about it, like I can sense that. Like I'm not stupid. If you think I'm stupid, really stupid, then you're fucking stupid.
Where do you think that comes from? Sorry to cut you off.
It comes from people just.
That's so weird.
I
get that.
I think people not knowing the, like, not being like I want to say like people don't know how to tell the room of the temperature. You know, like you can sense when you're not.
Read the room.
Like you're overdoing making fun of me or trying to make fun of me because of whatever reason. I also have this thing where when people are doing real good, there's certain people that don't like that.
Of course.
And because of that, they'll like get at you like that. And so I would hate to think that it's your own family members or your own.
Be your own people.
Yeah. And to me, like that's heartbreaking. And like between us, it's like, this past weekend, I had to go to I went right after one of the events and I went to my house with my roommate and I cried. And I felt like I cried not because I couldn't say anything back. And that's what baffles me about people. Like, you think I can't say anything back to you? Like, you really think I can?
You just choose to be a bigger
person.
person.
I'm choosing not to be that person. But to always have to choose to be that person, it's detrimental to your own inner kid. You know what I mean? And that's what I told. I was telling my I'm gonna cry, but I told my roommate, like, I hate that. Like, I hate the fact that people that I'm nice to, people that I go out of my way for, like, it takes energy. Like, when you do anything for anyone, it takes a lot of energy. And I literally felt like
it's overlooked.
People never bullied me in my face growing up ever. Yeah. But I would hear side talk about me because of who I am and how I am, which I know is part of like what makes me into the character that I am, you know? And so like my roommate it's so cool. I call him Uncle M. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know if he wants to be on the show or not, or me mention him on the show. But I was telling him and like we were able to connect because, you know, he's also, you know, bisexual, I wanna say. And so he grew up with a lot of like his dad sent him to get on bisexual or whatever to a place like that. And so like when I was telling him about this, I'm like, I don't know why. Like I feel like it could be, to me it's being bisexual. To other people it might be like because of their size, or to some people it might be because of their culture. To me, I feel like certain people use that against me, and it's like, and I don't like it. Because of the fact that like I don't do that with you, and I could do that in so many ways. I could, you know, point certain shit out, and I wasn't fucking with it, and I just said cut it. You know, you gotta cut it, and you know, certain family members have been blowing me up, and I'm not gonna answer because I feel like I've been here too many times. Yeah. And again, I owe it.
Enough is enough.
I owe it to the inner kid to say like. It's like you're letting him get bullied in a sense. And it's like, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. And I'm done. I'm done with being kind to people. And you're talking shit about me, like trying to be low-key about it. But I know you're shooting shots against me. And it's like, bro, why are you doing that? Like, we're supposed to be a family. We're supposed to be friends. Like, we're supposed to be closer. Like I'm rooting for you. Like, can you root for me the way I'm rooting for you? And if no, like, then I gotta cut you. You can't be part of this team no more. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're over here, you know, whatever, I'm over here supporting you. You know, this fucking weekend. I was at everybody's fucking thing, and I want to be there. So it's not like
No, right.
FYI.
It's just sad. You want to be there. You'll go out your way, and people won't even have the respect to just like.
and then to use something that's so dear to me and so like between y'all, like us and everyone watching, is like these last 5 years is like the years where I started being comfortable with who I am. I was never this man, and I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this man. Like, I'm proud of who I'm becoming, and so to me, it saddens me that you would take my name and me as a fucking joke. You know, like fuck you. You know, and I hate to say that, but yeah, like forget
gotta let
you.
it
Like
out.
you're cut. You know what I mean? And you will be put back together if you like show that you respect me the way I respect you, that you love me the way I love you. Because I can't no more. I can't. I physically and mentally and emotionally can't do that no more. And so yeah. So that's my affirmation.
Cut it.
Cut
Yes.
it. You gotta cut it.
You gotta cut it. I get you.
it.
I get you. And I'm proud of you. We are proud of you.
We're proud of you, Nestor.
Hard.
Good. You weren't Mother Teresa for once.
Yes.
Mother Teresa, I'm sure.
And
wanted to
that's
cut some
crazy
people.
because I really
True
want to
story.
do that.
Literally.
And I don't
Yeah.
wish anything bad upon anybody.
Of course. No.
I think cutting somebody
could-
off or setting a boundary doesn't mean you wish
Yeah.
bad.
No,
I
it doesn't mean you wish bad at all. Like, that doesn't mean you want harm done to them. It just means I don't want you in my space. I don't need that energy around me.
Yeah.
God
Yes.
bless you. Do whatever you have to do in your other spaces. Yeah, you didn't have my light on. Oh, look at that. We're here. I'm glowing for
She's
real
really
now.
glowing.
Now she's glowing. I didn't even notice that.
He didn't. Me neither. I didn't notice
I was
either.
about to say, I'm like,
It's 'cause
what's
you
He
wrong?
didn't have my light on.
It's because you were already glowing. That's
I
crazy.
guess. There we're good.
Yes. Glow. Lady Glow. Okay, my turn?
I guess.
I
don't
guess
know.
it's my turn.
Whatever.
Do you have one?
I mean, yeah, I have one. I could
then
go.
go.
I could go.
Yeah.
My affirmation is anything is possible at the right time. So I feel like if the time is not right, it's not going to come into fruition the way you might want it to, or things will not fall into place if it's not the right time. That doesn't mean you can't do it. It's just not the right time for it.
Yes.
And so I think that's like the period of my life. Like, that's where I've been in all aspects of my life, I feel like, lately. And so that kind of leads into like things I'm grateful for. I think
Yeah.
I'm grateful for going through the motions of each chapter of my life and just like not trying to rush anything and just feel things out and like knowing what's time for what.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was mine.
Yes.
That was so deep, girl.
T in the background giving us
Say
the
it.
snaps.
You guys are getting very deep this
We,
episode.
we are
I'm
getting
like,
very deep.
wait.
Yeah.
It's blowing my mind right now.
We are getting very deep. I love it. I think my affirmation, I don't know if this is a way I could phrase it into like a statement or a sentence, but I think mine is just alignment. And I think it's really important when we as people are in alignment. And by that, I mean, it could be in any part of your life. You know
Like
what I
in
mean?
tune or
Yeah, like in tune, being aligned with like, you know, like where you want to be, where you need to be type thing. When things align, like it just flows effortlessly and becomes kind of like you in the right place, right time. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yes.
And
Love
I
that.
feel like that's kind of like where I'm at and stuff. And it's like a really good feeling because in manifestation, that's a huge part of manifesting your dreams, right? Of
Yes.
calling in your desires. It's like you have to be aligned. So I think that's kind of where I'm at. Like I feel good right now, just like work wise, you know what I'm saying? I feel good like in my marriage. Like I feel good with baby girl coming. And
Oh,
it's like,
yeah,
I just
yeah.
feel like aligned and like, don't get me wrong. There's days too where I'm just kind of like, I question myself and I'm like, am I going to have time for this? Am I going to be able to do that? You know, I do question myself a lot, but
Yeah.
I still feel good at the end of the day, which is like such a good feeling. Like I just
Yeah.
pray a lot to just feel good.
Man.
And I think that's where I'm at with like my friendships and stuff. Like I'm in a really good place with everybody. And it's like, again, and I'm speaking from my perspective, it's where I want to be with people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Or the way that I envision things to be with people. So I feel really good. I'm like, okay, like things are good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know like post wedding, I wasn't really like feeling great. So I think like a month now, more than a month has gone by.
a month and
it's like a
2
really good
weeks or
place that
something.
I feel in. You know, I'm like, okay, like this is where I want to be at, and this is where I like everybody else to be around me.
Yes.
Again, it's from my perspective. I'm not saying how everybody else feels. I'm just saying
Right.
how I feel.
You.
Yes, this podcast, I feel really good about it. I'm really excited for season 3. And it's just like, it's a good feeling. And I think being in alignment is so important to like getting what you want, right? And pursuing your dreams and all of that. So I feel good.
When you talk about alignment, and it reminds me of like every year I do a vision board, right? Because I'm big on manifestation too.
Yes.
And I feel like the other day I was just a little frustrated because I'm like, looking at my vision board, like there's certain things I purposely like had, like
Your 2023 vision
the
board.
one I had for this year.
Oh, talk
Yeah.
to me about that.
So like
Okay.
I feel like a lot of things on my vision board for the most part, like every year, like I feel it. But like this last year, I had a consistent like theme, right? I'm not gonna say what it is, but I had a
I was gonna say,
consistent
can we
theme.
know what it is?
And so I feel like I'm at this point where I was like, I feel like I struggled with that theme so much this year. And I was like, like
What do you
it
think got
didn't-
in the way of that?
Well, hold on. I think, you know, they always say like, it talks about, you're talking about alignment. I'm talking about like anything's possible in the right time. I think I learned a lot around that theme, and that theme was very present in my life. It just didn't happen the way I envisioned it, but it happened. And I think it all goes in line with like, I'm going to put that same thing on my vision board for next year.
Yeah.
Because I'm working towards it. I felt it. It's in my life. It's just not the right time yet. And so I don't want to force it, but this is still something important to me. So I'm going to keep it in my vision board. And even if I have to keep it in my vision board for like 3 years, like when the time is right, it's going to happen.
Yeah. You're
Yes.
manifesting it.
I'm manifesting it, but it goes along with like what Paulina said, what alignment. Like everything is going to align when the time is right. And when you are ready for it. That's the biggest one. I was never ready for it this year. And it took a lot of like disappointments for me to realize that I wasn't ready for it. So now I think that I could acknowledge I'm not ready for something, so then I know how to welcome it later in a different mental environment.
Do you guys feel like you
Facts.
have to clear yourself from certain shit so then
yes.
new shit can
You
come?
have to.
you
declutter.
cannot what did somebody just told me this? You cannot move on from something without closing the door on something else. And I think my problem was my door was never closed. That door was wide the fuck open. So like the
Yeah.
opportunities were all there, right? Opportunities up the wahoo, but the door was not closed.
Yeah.
So I think it took me closing that door.
Yeah.
So now it's like, what could come in
what-
2024 now that a door is closed?
That was hard to do though, right?
Of course it's hard to do. It's absolutely hard to do. One of the hardest things to do.
Almost
Yeah.
impossible.
But it's something that you have to do because again, anything's possible in the right timing. It wasn't the right timing because the door was open.
That's facts.
That's crazy.
That is. Oh my gosh. I work in radio. I have one fan. I get it. I'm just kidding.
My brother's your fan?
Your brother's a
Your
fan?
friend is my fan.
Yeah.
Oh, your one friend. Yeah. He loves that.
Your
God
friend
damn.
is my fan.
I don't know.
Damn
what
it, I'm all your fans.
All our friends are each other's fans.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? My affirmation would be I don't really fucking have one. Let me think. Damn it.
What's on your mind? What are you feeling?
What am I feeling? I'm feeling a bit of overwhelmed. You know, I think that it's okay to feel
Fair. Yep.
overwhelmed in this time of the year. You know, I think there's a lot of pressure for everyone to do everything and to go everywhere and to, like Nestor said, be busy 24/7. And I don't want to do shit. Like I just kind of want to sit at home and relax and not do anything. But you know, feeling a bit overwhelmed and hoping to just finish off the year on a high note and ready for 2024. That's it. That's my information.
I
Sorry.
love it. When we come back from our week hiatus and we come back to we got to talk about our goals for 2024.
Yes.
Because I feel like 2023, and I'll kind of just tease with this and we'll dive into our gratitude conversation. But like, I feel like 2023, truly was the most interesting / challenging / kind of like, not in a bad way, but like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What
And
the fuck?
you kind of pointed it out too. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that? It wasn't bad or good. Just what the fuck was
Yeah,
that?
it was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like this face, like
Yeah. I can't be the only one who feels
Yeah,
that.
no,
no,
yeah,
same,
yeah.
same.
I
You
get
know,
that.
it's like
Same.
there were so many blessings and stuff, and there was obviously like, you know, some bumps in the road. But I just
Right.
look at it and I'm just like, what the fuck was that? I want to know what that was.
Yes.
No, very true. But we'll definitely talk about that in the upcoming episodes as well. So I want to talk about gratitude, right? And just kind of like the benefits that are associated with it. Because they always say, or like, you know, the saying goes of like being grateful. I love that, you know, that topic, just because to me gratitude is so important. As somebody who does practice manifestation, someone who does or is trying to have like a closer relationship to God, which is like what I've been working on the past couple of months. Like, I feel like you start number one with gratitude, like, you know what I mean, like,
Yes.
and just like based, and we don't have to even dive too much into it, but based on the state of the world and like everything that you see on the news, even here in our own backyard in Chicago, is just so much happening. And I feel for so many people, and my algorithm on TikTok, I mean, if it's not talking about what's happening, like, you know, overseas and stuff in Palestine and Israel, and then, you know, here with the migrants and stuff, the conversation that I've seen a lot too is like people just not even being able to afford like necessities and like life is kicking people's asses right now. And like the holidays, I'm overwhelmed, like you said, you know. And I take all this information in because I'm a very absorbent person, you know what I mean? Like, I absorb energy because we're empaths. I think we discovered you're not an empath. But no, I know you feel for people. But I think like it's just very like,
She's like, not really.
right. She's like, I don't know what that is.
How important you are in my life, basically.
But I just feel like it can be very overwhelming. So I always try to like revert. Is that the word? Revert, repeat, whatever. Thank you, teacher. I was like, I fuck up my words,
you're
man. I
good,
be
girl.
like, I know she did.
got
That
it.
was good. So I'm good. I try to go back to like the idea of gratitude, right? Okay, so like I'll see something. If I can help, I can help. Like, I will always be that person. And then I like to make sure that I remind myself, and I thank God, the universe, my ancestors, just for like being able to sleep in a comfortable bed at night. You know what I mean? As simple as that is, like, to me,
Absolutely.
that is like what I am grateful for. You know? So I wanted to read this list really quick, and then we can kind of dive into it. I have a voicemail. That's cool. I want to read this really quick. But life-changing benefits of a gratitude practice, right? So they say that it can improve health, increase energy, which I believe, elevates your mood. I'm a big believer of that as well. Keeps you present, increases patience, provides perspective, increases optimism, multiplies the good, improves relationships, increases resiliency, and makes you happier. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at any of that. I'm very much so.
That's a great list.
I think that's very true. And then especially too, when like you do manifestation and you manifest a lot of stuff too, like they talk a lot about being grateful for what you have in order to invite like what else you want.
Yeah.
And you know what else they mention is what you did too, is that they talk about the decluttering or like closing a door or like removing something. So like it's interesting because they say like a lot of times like your desires won't come in until like you remove something, which sometimes can be hard.
Right.
It can be a partner, it can be a job, it could be a friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to remove that, but like
course.
you do. So I don't know, it's very interesting.
That is. I think it's interesting when you talk about the health benefits, because I never thought about it from that lens. I'm big on like my relationship with God. I'm not a person that goes to church and faithfully goes to church. I go for like weddings, funerals, communions, baptisms,
that.
burials.
I love your honesty.
Yeah.
Honest queen.
Or like, you know, Easter or something. But I think for me is my relationship with God is so strong because I talk to that person in my best times, my worst times, at night, like anytime I can. And I think it comes from a place of gratitude. Like, as sad or as angry as I can be, I always start with gratitude because, like you said, there's so much going on in the world right now, and it's like we're this big in this whole world filled with chaos, and it's like God chose. This could be controversial for people, but like God chose to keep us safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand how that could sound
could be,
controversial, but
I'm sorry, I'm
being
being very distracted by your real nice nails. Can you
I know,
hide-
they're so pretty.
Can you hide them?
sorry. So God,
Punch him in the face.
no, but
Right.
I just feel like, I have so many great things going on, and Lord, our God, whoever you believe in, for me, God, blessed me with this life. Why am I going to sit here and dwell on things that other people wish that could be a problem in their life, like something so little. So I think, I guess I could understand how gratitude can lead you to be more productive, can help you with being like a mood booster. Like when you listed that, I could see it. I never thought about it that way though.
And I think it's like also being conscious of that, because I'm not always conscious of like being grateful for the positions that you're put in, for being grateful for the little things.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can never be grateful enough.
Amen.
Like you can't. But I don't think like she said, as you were reading that, I don't think I'm intentional about that, and I should be more intentional. Like be more grateful. Like how ungrateful am I?
I don't think you're
ungrateful.
But I'm saying like I could be, because then like you said, like when you think about like how small your problems are compared like to what's happening in the world. But also I feel like God doesn't look at I also believe in God, so I feel like God doesn't look at it like that. God looks at everything the same, I think. But yeah, I feel like I could definitely be more grateful, and there are a lot of things I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
I think it's just being able to kind of like carry that throughout your day and through everything you do, and when you speak to people. I think you get like a different like vibe that you give out when you
Facts.
when you hold on to that.
Absolutely.
That is facts. There's all other good ways too to practice it. If you're like new to this and you're listening and you're just like, I'm not like, how do I practice gratitude? Like, I love your way, Tati, of just having those conversations with source, whether it's God, universe, whatever you believe in. I think that's a great start as well to kind of have that, to open that up. A lot of times people journal or will write. I kind of started doing that a little bit.
Nice.
Really bad at it though. So I don't really get around to it
Same. I've
sometimes.
never done it, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's smart. Like at least you get to put your thoughts on paper. And like something with pen to paper. I don't know what it is,
Absolutely. It's like therapeutic.
yes, and it just makes things move and happen, and that's really nice too. So like that's a great way. Some people do. I think I actually have like the 5-minute journal, which I started last year in the beginning of the year, and they have prompts for you, so it's kind of
Yes.
easier.
I love
So you can
those.
just put like your 5 things you're grateful for when you wake up, when you go to bed, like what you want to happen with your day, and then I think it's like how your day went, 5 things that you're grateful for, something like that. Or I have to look at it, but it was cool. So it was like journals that have prompts. You can obviously have like a blank journal too. That's totally fine. I listen to a lot of manifestation stuff, so like they'll say, write like 5 things every day or whatever. It's just a really good way to get you aligned, like we talked about alignment,
sure.
with the universe and with your desires. So I think that's like really cool.
I did today in class with my seniors. I made them all like go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way A through Z. And I was like, all right, whatever your letter is, name something, someone, anything you're grateful for that starts with your letter. So even if you're not doing it with people, but like with other people, like do the alphabet and then just write down a word, a phrase, whatever that starts with that. So like A, what's something you could say A that you are grateful for? B, and then go down. So like there's some that's hard, right? Like Q.
Or X.
But like, how about Q? Like quiet time when,
I
I
love
need it,
it.
right? Or like, X. What would you say for X?
I don't know.
Right? But
My
I'm not
ex, he taught me what not to look for.
right. I'm saying you don't necessarily have to like do it on the quicks, right? Like you take time with it. And I think I like the A through Z. Like if
I
somebody's
love
doing it on their
that.
own, because it causes you to really think and be intentional.
I'm grateful to have a teacher and the team.
That is,
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah,
I live
so-
for this.
I agree.
So I think like that's another way if anybody wanted to try it. Like, and you don't have to do it all in one sitting. Like you could just do like, all right, today I'm gonna do whatever comes to mind quick, and then I'm gonna come back tomorrow and think about it. I think that'll be a great start to like get you to really think about your life, reflect on your year.
Yeah.
What are the things that happened this year that I'm most thankful for?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are you guys thankful for?
What am I thankful for? That's a great question. I think for me, I think I would say I'm just definitely grateful for opportunity to kind of cultivate, create the life that I want. You know what I mean? I think that's like something I think I take for granted a lot. And I always say this, I'm like, I feel like I come from like a privileged place, and I'm not talking financial, this or that, like skin color. I just actually mean like privilege of like being able to do what I want in life, you know? And I think like a lot of times too, because I'm a mom to be, I think about like our parents.
I was gonna touch your belly, but some people don't like.
Like, don't touch my belly.
I just feel like chubby. I don't even feel like a pregnant lady. I just feel like a chubby lady. But we'll get there. We're getting there. We're forming a little shape. But I feel like I look at like our parents a lot, and I'm just like, damn, like, you know, I saw this thing, right? That movie Barbie. They on TikTok they take that clip of the part, I think, where the woman's talking, and she's like, take my hand, something. Like she's like speaking in the movie at the very end. It's like the sentimental moment between Barbie and I want to say the
creator.
The creator of Barbie.
What's her name?
I think it's Barbara or Barb or something.
Yeah, I think it's Barbara.
Barbara something is her name.
Barbara.
Shout out Barbara, icon. But she, like, they're talking in the movie. It's this like sentimental moment, and people are taking that clip and putting it over like videos of like their mom or their dad, and they'll be like, "Be nice to your parents. They're experiencing life for the first time too." And I think we forget that, because a lot of times we forget that our parents even had lives before us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like we weren't there. We don't fucking know. We weren't there. But then I think about it, I'm just like, you know, yeah, like my mom had me like at a younger age. I mean, I think she was like 23 maybe. Oh, wow. And it's not the youngest, but it ain't the oldest.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like 23, like I was a baby at that point too, like running around these streets trying to get my career going and living my life. Like, and it's like sad to think like my mom didn't have that opportunity, you know, because a kid is a lot of work and it changes your life. And I think about that. So I think for me, it's like to have the opportunities to be able to like come from a privileged place of being like, okay, like I can cultivate the life that I want. I literally have historically and always will do what I want, not with some kind of like, I don't know if it's a restriction or some kind of like, I'll have my days, you know, especially being a mom, I'll have my days, but I still will always do what I want. And I'm doing a lot of it for my daughter because it's like, I want her to like build her life too, you know what I'm saying, and do what the fuck she wants to do. Yeah. I always say she can do everything but don't do radio. I told her she cannot do radio. I have this joke. I'm like, you cannot fucking do radio. You can go to the circus, do whatever you want, girl, but you are not doing radio. One thing I won't let you do. But I always just I just want, you know, her to be able to do that too and stuff and enjoy her life. So I think for me it's like that's what I'm grateful for. Being able to like hang out with you guys,
that's
do
so
this.
Cool.
Like do what I love every single morning.
Yeah.
Like this shit I don't take for granted. I don't take it lightly. So it's cool.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think this year I am most grateful for the spaces I've created and made and the spaces that I feel safest in. And for me, those spaces consist of like one, like my relationship with God, right? Like that's a space in me at all times.
Yes.
Second, my family. I feel like every year that could be the number one thing I'm grateful for, but it's like time and time again, they never cease to amaze me with how when shit
Shit hits the fan.
When shit hits the fan. I was going to say when push comes to shove,
shove.
but I was going to say when shit comes to shove.
When you're shoving the shit.
When shit shoves.
Sayings get mixed up in my head
when
all
push
the time.
comes to shove, like those are the people in your corner. Yeah. No matter how delulu or crazy you could be, like they are in your corner and there's nobody else I could imagine having. And just having my family there, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my little cousin AJ. I don't know why I'm gonna cry. Like oh my God, I don't know why I'm gonna cry.
Everyone's crazy. I love it.
No, I think I'm just like really grateful for him because he is the example of like you will do whatever you can for somebody you love. You will push through any barriers. You don't give up on love. And just like having him consistently back in my life, our lives, I think that's what I'm like the most grateful for. Oh my God.
We do
so that and then just like the space of like my friendships, like the beautiful friendships I have that just bloom and grow into something so beautiful. And I'm so proud to call like the people who I call my friends. And like I'm in a space where I don't have to like question people's loyalty. I'm just genuinely like so grateful to God and blessed to be around the people I'm around and just being in the spaces I'm in. I'm proud to be everywhere I am, not just for me, but I'm proud to stand alongside the people in those spaces too. And so that's what I'm most grateful for this year. Just like love, connection, family, friends, and just like the spaces we make with those we love.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, so sweet.
Give her a hug. Give her a hug.
No, it's fine.
Air
I'm gonna
hug.
cry more.
I don't. This is the crying episode.
I
I know.
really
I
is.
honestly did not like.
It's okay.
Never
I
would've
feel like
thought
if you're
that.
gonna cry about something about being grateful, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I gotta follow up that, Nestor.
Yeah.
Well, well, that's another thing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just grateful for, I think, the people that God brings into my life to help me realize things about myself. And I hate to make it about myself, but I mean, that's
Make
what
it about
It's-
yourself.
yeah.
that's what this is, right?
Yes.
Just because I feel like there's a lot of areas that I do need improvement in, and I think them showing me and someone's calling me, sorry. Them showing me, it was just buzzing under there. I'm like, oh, what's buzzing under there?
Whoa there.
Feels good.
Well, that helped lighten the mood.
Okay, that changed everything. No, but I'm just grateful for people because I think God always provides a way out for things, and there's moments, very dark moments that I've had to experience this year, and I think they're necessary, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like, we hate to go through those moments because those moments are like, they're bad. They're just bad. When it's bad, right? And so I'm grateful for those people. I'm grateful that He allows me to see even the bad in me. There's times where, like, I feel like I don't like to feel like jealousy, or I don't like to feel like covet something that is not for me, you know? Like, I want whatever is just for me, and
Yes.
I don't want anything that's not for me. And I think for God to be able to show me like those things and for me to see it, I think a lot of times people walk their whole life like 50, 60, 70 years old and
Right.
still thinking and still not being able to change those things. And so I at times I'm like, well, I mean, I'm gonna stay like this, you know, but no, I think thank
It's
God.
a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice, and I thank
It's a
God that
choice.
He
Yeah.
allows me to see that. I thank God for people, everyone in my life that He sends to help me, to show me love. This time where specifically this time that my mom's in Mexico fixing her papers. I thank God for that. It hurts, but I thank God that He sent other people to kind of like help. Like not replace her because nobody can replace your
Your
mother,
mother.
but help me through that
Navigate.
season,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also for God just giving my mom that rest, you know, like me seeing my mom refresh really refreshes me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great point.
Last 2 weeks ago, she was in Cancun. My mom would not even go to Wisconsin Dells. Let me tell you guys. And so for
I
her
don't
to
blame
be
her.
telling me like I was in Cancun and I felt like I was in heaven, and like to me, it's like I'm grateful for that. You know, I'm grateful for that because she just has lived her whole life for us. Even though my brothers like kind of like make me mad sometimes, I'm grateful for them because they teach me how to be tough, you know, and how to cut you out of my life if you need to be cut out of my life. And
For sure.
I'm grateful for so many things. You know, so
Yes.
yeah.
I love it.
And all my friends.
And all my friends.
And everybody-
Marco, what are you
We
grateful
love our
for?
friends. Let's wrap us up.
I'm grateful for my daughter, obviously, the biggest addition to my
Yes.
life, the love of my life. I'm grateful.
It's your first year with her.
It is first Thanksgiving, first Christmas, first everything. I'm grateful for my wife for the amazing job she's done in raising
Yes,
my
We
shout
daughter.
love
out
Lucy.
Lucy.
Love Lucy.
It's the-
I love Lucy.
I love Lucy.
Wait, that's you're like I've heard that before.
Can that be
Just a
your
couple
shirt?
times.
Can that be your merch?
Does that mean
that's
my
your
merch?
merch.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
make
You
it.
should be rocking I love Lucy shirt. Are you kidding?
I only rock my own brands, but thank you.
Oh, she's the brand.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for being able to see another year with my parents. You know,
Yeah.
I think
Amen.
my biggest fear in life is losing my parents. I'm not scared of anything else in the world except for that. So, having another year with them is awesome. Grateful for my team. I have an amazing team around me, including you guys, on all my different things that I do. And then that's it, really. Yeah. I'm a simple guy. I'm not as deep as you guys. I'm sorry.
No, that is deep.
That is deep. And I love the gratitude we've expressed.
Also,
So you
guys,
express gratitude.
because we are grateful, we're doing a giveaway, and Tati's gonna explain it.
I'll put it in my camera so it doesn't block. So you guys are watching this, and it's Black Wednesday.
Black Wednesday?
It's Black Wednesday, isn't it? Blackout Wednesday,
Blackout
isn't that like a
Wednesday.
thing?
You're still talking about that? Okay.
Yeah. So as
That's-
you're watching this, it is Blackout Wednesday, and
your
tomorrow is
20s.
Thanksgiving. And so we would like to show appreciation and gratitude for all of our viewers, our listeners, for supporting us from the beginning after that first episode that some would call controversial. But thank you for sticking around and seeing like how great we could be. And even though we have differences of opinions, but still watching. And so we put together a cute Never Too Shy basket for you, and all the lovely things inside of this basket will not make you shy. So with that being said, it is a giveaway, so we're not just giving it out. We only got one, okay? Because we ain't rich over here, okay? But we have one, and the best way to win is to do the following. Number 1, follow us on Instagram. If you do that, boom, check, you're in. Number 2, subscribe to us on YouTube. For all my people who like listening to us, that's great. But subscribe so you could see this face, see all these faces.
See the attitude. See the attitude.
Yes. Step number 3, we're going to put a post on our Instagram. Maybe it's up right now when you're watching this. Maybe. Yeah, it should be, right?
Wait, yeah,
'Cause-
yeah, of course. Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
this
yeah.
is for
Yeah,
next
I'm
I
week.
meant like
yeah.
right now. I'm like, no.
right now, like you're watching this, it's Blackout Wednesday right
Yeah,
now.
on Blackout
Anyway.
Wednesday, it'll be up.
Yeah. So it'll be on our Instagram. You'll see it. It'll say giveaway. You're going to like it, and then you're going to comment and tag 3 people that you are most grateful for.
Yes.
And that is it, my friends.
That's it. And when
That is how you get in the giveaway. And then we will put everybody in one of those wheel things.
Are we telling them what they're getting or no?
Should we? Go ahead,
Yes.
Nestor.
I don't know.
You could just say it.
Okay, well, you're going to get a cute little Chicago style hoodie designed by my peoples.
Yes.
You're going to get cute little holiday socks, because who doesn't love holiday socks?
The socks.
You're getting a gift certificate for
Lakshmi Hair Salon.
Lakshmi Hair
My
Salon
friends
for
that-
a haircut and a blowout.
Nice. Sick.
You're getting a gift certificate for La Michoacana, the one located by 51st and Pulaski.
Shout out Omar.
Shout out to Omar. And then you're getting possibly some concert tickets.
Concert tickets.
You're getting concert tickets.
Bras by
We'll
me.
find out.
Bras by me.
You're getting, yeah. You're
Brows. Brows.
Oh.
You're getting
Eyebrow threading service.
Nestor's used bras.
eyebrow threading services by Nestor,
Yes.
the Brow Bro.
The brow bro.
And then a nice little adult beverage for my 21 and
Potentially.
over winners.
Yes.
And the last one is tickets, right?
That's what I
said
said.
that. Oh, she
Tickets
said
to a
Some-
concert.
yes.
Keep up,
They're gonna get
keep up.
concert
Tickets.
tickets. When
Yeah.
you win, you'll see those.
When you
Yeah.
win, you gonna get the details, honey.
They're
but
worth
just
it.
know,
Let me tell you guys,
They
it's
are
worth
worth
it.
it.
we feel good about this basket,
Yes,
okay?
we do.
And we appreciate you, and we want you to feel
Biscuit.
appreciated with like little materialistic things. But really, the biggest thing we could do for you is give you some kind of entertainment on this podcast, okay?
So we appreciate you guys.
So yes, be on the lookout. Follow all the steps for the giveaway. Thank you again for supporting us through another season, season 2.
we did it. Oh
We
my
did
God,
it.
that's crazy.
Woo, woo. So we're
Yeah.
gonna take the next week off so
Yes.
everybody
Yeah.
could enjoy their family and Thanksgiving, and then you'll see us maybe in a different setup.
Who knows?
Just a little bit. But yes, thank you guys. We love you and appreciate you. Follow Paulina Rowe.
At Talk with Tati.
The brow, bro.
I always forget
Yeah, I
that. part.
forget my own name too. And never too shy pod on Instagram. Leave us
Yep.
feedback. We want to hear it. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.